All right, here he is, the former UFC champion and arguably the nicest guy in the sport. He is Junior Dos Santos, another one of these young fathers, DC, who has really been buoyed and motivated by having children in his day-to-day.
He's very nice, but he's also very deadly. He has massive power in his hands, and he's got a great ability to hide all of his strikes. He does a fantastic job of feigning with the front shoulder to draw out his opponent's reactions, and then he follows with that massive right hand that we saw finish Frank Mir, also the massive uppercut that finished Fabricio Verdun, and the overhand right of Cain Velasquez. At the end of the day, it's the right hand that holds the key to Junior Dos Santos' victory.
And perhaps no heavyweight has responded to adversity better than JDS. He has never lost back-to-back fights in his mixed martial arts career. This heavyweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Junior Cigano Dos Santos. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Cain Velasquez!
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. All right, here we go with round 1, or we could call it round 12, between two guys whose careers will forever be linked to the best heavyweights to ever do it. We got Cain Velasquez against JDS.
Junior Dos Santos and Cain Velasquez are two of the greatest fighters the heavyweight division has ever seen. And these two dudes have left everything in the octagon. They've left a part of themselves together in each octagon, every city they've been in: Las Vegas, Houston, Texas, Anaheim, California. Tonight, they get to do it one more time. So sit back, enjoy yourself. It's about to be a great ride.
And that left hook landed on the button. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Oh, good block there. All right, so the wrestler engages in the clinch here, and he does so very early in the fight against the kickboxer. He told us in the fighter meeting he's not worried about bonus money. He is trying to win, and this is certainly on that path.
Ultimately, it's about getting the W. Getting this guy into the clinch allows for you to start working towards winning the fight. One thing you got to be aware of, though, is those knees and elbows that come back in your direction from this high-level kickboxer. Oh, nice. Another clinch position. Look for a level change as he tries to secure a takedown.
Well, that didn't take long. Dos Santos' strike attempt there is blocked. Oh, how technical is that? Nice straight punch. And now that jab starting to get established. Just over 3 minutes here to go, round one. Velasquez gets hit with that hook shot there. He's got to be careful to not allow the offense to follow up here.
So he needs to mix it up. He needs to start kicking more.
Dos Santos is now cut above the eye from that strike. That bears watching as this fight continues.
Heavy body kick lands.
Velasquez gets touched by that leg kick attempt. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get in distance so that he doesn't get finished.
Just out of range with the big right hand.
Guillotine jump.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Oh, nice combination of ground and pound here by Velasquez. Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep.
Oh, gives up on the submission now.
Well, he had it tight, John, but then he decided to keep the dominant position by giving it up. Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why. Getting the mount here. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top. Dos Santos is... All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Velasquez. Under a minute now to go.
He's in the mount.
Dos Santos getting worked here from the top. Ground and pound strikes raining down.
This is where he wants to be.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Hard ground and pound shot there, and yes, it was hard. Opened him right up.
Good jab there by the champion.
Velasquez is back to the side control now. Lands the ground and pound strike here. Oh, he's got him in the crucifix now. A lot of body weight from the top position. If you're on bottom here, this is not a good place to be.
You have got to free one arm. You cannot worry about both of them. Get one free and then start building towards doing something else. But the first step is to get an arm free to start trying to be able to defend yourself. You have nothing blocking your face when you're in this position.
He knows you're going to come hard, so he's going to be ready.
All right, so there's the end of the round. A lot of high-level action, and if you like the takedown game, as my boy Daniel Cormier does, you enjoyed that round.
It's like we're watching the NCAA wrestling tournament. It's takedown after takedown. He's fighting his fight. He's able to change levels, drive into his opponent, and secure takedown after takedown.
Ready.
Second round underway. All right, here we go. This next round is underway. He got worked in that previous frame. We'll see if he has recovered here as he enters this next round.
You don't recover in a minute, so he needs to extend the recovery time. fight at a slower pace. You cannot go in there slinging.
How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble, champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that. Big right hand.
Back to the well with that right hand. It's no good. That one connected. Oh, solid kick right there. Well, that didn't take long. Dos Santos' eye looks so swollen now. You've got to at least speculate as to whether or not that is a fractured organ. Just out of range with that right hook. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Single.
He's got to be careful here.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Velasquez has got full mount now. All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Dos Santos' eye is officially swollen shut. The referee keeping a close eye on things. Maybe he'll call for the ringside physician, but that condition is only going to get worse as this fight continues. Velasquez is right back to the full mount here. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it. Beautiful ground strikes landed. This is a terrible position.
Very good. Keep going.
90 seconds now to go in round two. Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike. Another ground and pound strike lands. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start. Dude's in real danger now. He gets hit once again on that swollen area, and you can see the ringside physician starting to get a bit antsy. He may take a look.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Dos Santos is in half guard, continuing to work out of the half guard. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Velasquez. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. All right, that's the end of round number two. All right, the fighters head back to the stools, and certainly it's a tale of two corners. One man can barely see out of one of his eyes, and if the doctor sees that visual, he might call an end to the action. All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good, and that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Dos Santos gets caught with that punch.
Big shot to the head. Oh, big stick up top. That's another one.
Velasquez's strike attempt there. What a land right there, the seminal blow of the fight.
I mean, it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut.
It's a right hand.
Well, when you absorb damage like this, you start to worry about a guy missing the rest of the year. At what point, if you're the referee, do you call in the ringside position?
Well, right now, I feel like a little bit ago, you could have called in the ringside position and no one would have cared, because you look at him and you see that he has been thoroughly beaten, and tonight is just not his night.
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the butt that would end the night.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Velasquez is cut above the eye now from that strike, so we'll see how the fighter deals with that definite adversity now.
Big knee lands to the body.
Well, some fighters, when they get cracked in the mouth, they respond well. He got stunned earlier in the round and hasn't really recovered. All right, breaking the action here. No surprise to see the referee call for the doctor to look at that eye, which is essentially swollen shut at this point.
Yeah, it's swollen shut. I mean, the end swell is not working. Sometimes the swelling is too much, and you have to save the fighter from themselves.
That'll do it. Fighter trying to state his case, but he's not going to be passing any vision tests tonight. TKO via doctor stoppage, sort of an anticlimactic ending to that one. Let's get it to Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Cain Velasquez.
Well, those who tried to bury Cain Velasquez, you've got to say that was a premature assessment after this performance here tonight. Massive victory for Cardio Cain, the former two-time UFC heavyweight champion, and still a guy who many believe is the greatest heavyweight in UFC history. He showed you that prime form here tonight. Now let's see if Cain gets a crack at the belt that he twice held.